Hey, how's it going? Bryce Weiss here, author of Godspeed. Welcome back to the channel, Instagram. Happy to have you back. Today we're going through a pretty cool idea that is out in the universe. The idea is to not be a thief of joy without replacing it with hope. So, we've all been kids, right? We've all been kids, whether it's wintertime and it's snowing out, or it's summertime and you're leaving your bike out in the yard. Your parents, and you're playing with the kids or other kids, and next thing you know, your parents are like, you gotta come inside. You're like, oh, mom, dad, I don't want to stop building the fort. I don't want to stop playing snowballs. I don't want to stop hitting the swing or, Foursquare, whatever it is. Yeah, huff and puff, but eventually you go in, right? And then next thing you know, mom and dad greet you with hot chocolate, or they greet you with pizza for all the kids in the neighborhood, right? So being thieves of joy, you gotta stop playing, but then replacing it with hope. Don't worry, we got you, pizza. So we're getting it. So thieves of joy, but replacing it with hope. What about on like the sports field, right? Like your coach never was like, dude, you suck at this sport, you need to figure out another sport. He might be like, you're getting better at it. You might not be the starter, but if you keep practicing, who knows? Keep practicing, get better. It's a really interesting philosophy that we see a lot in society, because I think we see a lot of thieves of joy without replacing it with the hope. And that's not to say we don't see plenty of thieves of joy, but replacing it with hope, right? But it's a really interesting phenomenon that we're seeing, that I definitely think when you put it through God's speed, it's like, whoa, that's totally epic, right? Good people to follow, heroes to follow through the multiverse. We see all the time being thieves of joy, but replacing it with hope. We see it a ton in politics. We see it a ton in world affairs, right? Like, so this bad thing is happening, and here's the plan to fix it. And we can have hope and like, okay, so good, there's something being done, right? And so the Godspeed, devil speed of it, right? The space-time continuum, you can pretty easily see how it's devil speed to be like always robbing joy and not replacing it with hope. But it's definitely God's speed to be stealing joy and replacing it with hope, right? You got to finish your homework, go to bed. That doesn't really get your kid to where they want to go, right? But finish your homework, go to bed. I love you. It's because you're going to be up for school tomorrow, and we got a brand new, awesome, spanking new day to go work with. It's going to be fantastic, right? I definitely think you'll find that being a thief of joy and replacing it with hope is a very easy devil speed, back into God's speed. So we like our if-then statements, right? Through science and religion, our final piece to the 1, 2, 3 of God's speed. So if I'm to be a thief of joy and replace it with hope, then I need to make sure I am always doing that from a parental or leadership place. Another one. If I am to be a thief of joy and replacing with hope, then I always need to be thinking about how to replace the hope and not just stealing the joy. Or what is the joy, right? What is the hope? So, anyway, enjoy the mission. I want to hit it home that discovering God's speed is totally your whole own thing. Although I'm the author of it, and I might be introducing you to God's speed, it's totally a natural phenomenon that I think you'll really enjoy. So anyway, Godspeed. See you next time.